The single easiest way to debunk these supposed parallel accounts of Jesus and Horus are to simply ask for the source text of the myths themselves. What you'll find is they don't have the proof to back any of these claims up. They don't have the facts. All these claims are usually committing the same sin that many atheists claim the Gospels commit. They are more like a game of telephone than real texts. And interestingly, if anyone actually bothers to look up the source texts, a very different picture arises. For Horus, there's no mention at all of 12 disciples, 3 king visitations, and death by crucifixion and a 3-day entombment. In fact, Horus was stung by a scorpion, and a magic incantation by the god of wisdom, Thoth, purges the venom from his body. This all happens while Horus was a young child, well before his adulthood and battle for the throne. It's nothing like Jesus' resurrection at all. You can also ask them, what do you mean by resurrection exactly? Because there's a significant difference between Jesus' resurrection and what you read in the ancient myths. Osiris, according to a late tradition recorded in the 1st century AD by the Roman Plutarch, was cut into 14 pieces by his nemesis Typhon, and they were scattered all along the Nile. Osiris's wife Isis was able to gather 13 of those to reassemble her husband. The tale tells us that unfortunately Osiris's sexual organ was eaten by fish, and so Isis assembled another out of gold in order for Osiris to impregnate her with Horus. Osiris, since he will never be a complete being again, now resides as the god of the underworld. You can also ask them, what do they mean by virgin birth? Certainly, given the events we've already covered, calling Horus's conception a virgin birth strains the idea to its breaking point. Other fables, such as Zeus impregnating Semele with Dionysus, he had physical relations with her even though she couldn't see him. Zeus took Dionysus as a fetus and sewed him into his thigh. From there Dionysus was born. So to say the virgin birth stories should be considered comparable is actually laughable. Also ask them just which calendar were they actually using in ancient Egypt. Because you see, these claims of December 25th are completely erroneous. Many myths don't specify any date at all for the birth of the deities. You need to read the originals for yourself if you doubt this, and you'll see. So for Horus, Plutarch tells us he was born, quote, about the same time of the winter solstice, imperfect and premature. So beside the fact that Plutarch mixed many Greek ideas with the Egyptian myths, it is a huge stretch to assume an exact date for Horus's birth. In taking Plutarch's account, the term about the time of the winter solstice can be a swing of weeks in either direction. But if the Egyptians wanted to be more precise and attach Horus with the solstice, then his birthday would be the 21st to 22nd of December in the modern calendar, not the 25th. So as I've explained before, Jesus' actual birth is not even known, and celebrating Christmas on December 25th has absolutely nothing to do with the winter solstice whatsoever. Many atheists, neo-pagans, and other disbelievers of Christianity claim the story of Jesus Christ was borrowed from all of these earlier mythologies. But focusing on Horus, we have to ask, who was Horus? And Horus is one of the oldest recorded deities in the ancient Egyptian religion, often depicted as a falcon or a man with a falcon head. Horus was believed to be the god of the sun and of war. Initially he appeared as a local god, but over time the ancient Egyptians came to believe the reigning pharaoh was a manifestation of Horus. And then of course there's the skeptical claims being made about Jesus, how they're not always the same.